What's going on, everybody? Today we are once again back on the infdev world. In the last episode I said I would try to make some sort of mega build, so that's exactly what I got on intending to do. I was thinking of what to make and eventually figured on the completely unoriginal idea of a massive castle. But I figured there was really nothing better to symbolize old Minecraft. Also, I have a pretty limited block palette, so give me a break. It's actually going to end up being a massive outer wall for a village I'm going to build inside anyway, but don't worry about it. So I started digging out an area for this huge wall. After I had the base dug out, I started building. This took hours of mining cobblestone and placing it again, and it almost drove me insane. But eventually I finished. Then I started on adding towers to all 4 of the corners, and then I put bridges on the ground level to the towers that were inaccessible due to terrain. I also started making scaled up versions of the flag by my base on all these towers. I also had a really dummy moment when I realized that one of the towers was measured wrong, so I had to completely reshape it. But when finished, all the towers looked pretty good. I figured the last essential thing to add was a protective wall so I wouldn't keep falling off the bridge while walking tower to tower. Once that was all done, all that was left to do was decorate. So I started making banners on either side of the entrance and a crest above it. And don't worry, the cobble outline isn't going to be there for long. I changed it to obsidian. It looks pretty nice, I'd say. The whole castle took a long time, but I still felt like I needed to add some more things, so I decided I'd make buildings in the shape of tools and make a little village inside. No clue why, that's just what I decided to do. The first tool I tackled making was a pickaxe, and I put a ton of furnaces inside. When it was done, it looked a little stubby, but you can tell what it is, and that's what matters. Then I made a pixel art of a hoe on the farm since I didn't feel a whole building was really warranted. I already had a farm. And the last 2 tools I felt like making were shovel and axe. I started on the shovel across the path from the pickaxe and decided that it would be a storage area. It looked a little more accurate than the pickaxe, I think because I made the handle a little skinnier, but there's still room for improvement. The axe that I built ended up looking really derpy because of the limited space I had to work with. I wanted to make it next to the forest, but I hadn't really calculated that this would give me a severe lack of area. I made some small adjustments to compensate for the fact that the handle part of the axe was super short. I think it worked alright and definitely makes the building more recognizable as an axe. The last thing I had to do was put torches on top of all these buildings so mobs wouldn't spawn on them. I know I said I would take the TNT pit down to bedrock, and I will, but that will be a celebration for the World Tour episode. It honestly has just been taking me forever to get enough gunpowder for the TNT, and since it took me so long to build all this in the first place, I just wanted to get an episode out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one because it took me a really long time, and as always, thanks for watching. That's it from me.